This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And off we go from Seattle. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. A solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Wilson. And nearly an interception here on their opening drive. But instead, 3rd down.
Incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Avery Williamson. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line.
They'll take over.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing. But to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away on the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. From the gun, Dobbs. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first.
23 yards.
Here's Connor.
The Steeler first down.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown.
Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
James Conner taking it in. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
The score, Steelers 7, Seahawks nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
On 2nd down, it's Carson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. They run it with Carson, and he will have a first down here at about the 40. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down.
That's how you get right up off of the mat, because on the last play, they stoned him in the backfield and dropped him for a loss. But he's the type of guy that scared me a little bit because he's not daunted. Just got right back up, showed some confidence, and picked up a first down with his very next run.
Play action. Now Wilson. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
And that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. And he's going to keep it here. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On first down, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson, that's complete into the hands of Carson. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
It's funny, throughout the time that we've been together, when we talk with running backs about the ability to catch the ball, their eyes light up when they talk about open field and having one-on-one matchups, don't they?
Yeah, they do, and that's the reason why. What we just saw, shedding those tackles, and that's what they're used to doing.
It is, and it starts at the beginning of the play. One-on-one matchup if someone's trying to cover them, but they also like those one-on-ones downfield after the catch when they're running with the ball. They think they're going to win those too.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Mike Hilton. The 30.
Can't be
and he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown. And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me to our training camp visit. What do we hear during these drills? Pass. Ball's in the air.
And then my favorite.
Oski. That's the interception. That means everybody finds someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
Chris Boswell to kick off for Pittsburgh.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. Looking up into the lights, and he muffs it. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone, as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
You know, it's not just all athleticism from defensive linemen. Let's give them a little credit for their football intelligence as well. Read and react by them. Understood the play call.
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
14. Seahawks, nothing.
Third and long. It's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. And it's now 4th down. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And taken right on the 30. So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10.
44-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
On the run is counter. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
The ball carrier.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Screen pass to Connor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. To throw on third down, Dobbs. Short little throw to Ebron. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves them just short for fourth down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First down.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Back of the end zone, could he get his feet down? No, it's incomplete. Johnson was the intended receiver, and it's second down.
Second down and 10.
And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
3-yard gain on
out of the gun. Dobbs to the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He is good.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down 17-0, really needing to find that offensive spark on this drive as they have it with a 1st and 10. And he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. It's Big Vince Williams who made the tackle. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. And to the tight end, Olsen, right side.
Wilson.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and...
Here's Carson. And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it'll result in a fresh set of downs.
1st and 10.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. Here's a throw that's taken in out of the backfield. They'll contain him to just 4, 2nd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
A 4-receiver set here. 3 to the left, 1 to the right, 2nd and 6. Wilson on target there to Moore. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Operating from the gun, Wilson. Looking for the out route, and he's got Moore.
Wilson's pass.
It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
It's 2nd and
To throw again is Wilson. And caught left side, Olsen. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
41-yard line.
Wilson will throw again. That's complete to DK Metcalf. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
At the 33-yard line.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards.
It's just me and you. It's just me and you. It's just me and you. Watch 98. Watch 98. Alert. Give these traps. Let's go. Watch 98. Watch 98. Good. You ain't got nothing. Watch 98. Watch 98. 98 to Mike. Here we go. Too quick.
Throwing again here, Wilson. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
As we've seen, their first 2 drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
And he's going to get to the 31, enough for the first down. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Wilson. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half.
At the 20-yard line.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Forced out to his left. Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble. And it's picked up by the Steelers. A big seam, and he might go all the way.
Right down their throat.
And he brings it back. Can you believe it? An offensive disaster on the final play of the first half.
They just had to hold on to the ball.
For the point after.
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the 3rd quarter.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They run with Connor. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Off the bootleg. Dobbs. Flushed out right. And yes, complete to the tight end McDonald. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 27 yards there, a first down. Connor. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now the pass finding its way into the hands of Eric Ebron. And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Chase Claypool, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
There defensively.
Throwing again. Dobbs steps away to his left. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Clearly wasn't outside of the tackle box. There's your penalty.
And accompanying that penalty, a loss of down.
So now it's 3rd and long, because remember, they also lose a down on the grounding call. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Well, pretty much everything went their way offensively in the first half, but now an interception on the opening drive of the 3rd quarter.
As we know, the key to everything here, don't get careless with the football. The problem is you've got to stay aggressive as well. So where's the line between being aggressive and attacking and being overly aggressive? I think they just crossed it on that one.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear the coaches from all the way up here. They were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
2nd and 10. It's Wilson again. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
1st and 10 at the 36.
Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. He'll run it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
Man, defensively, that hurts. They got him out of his rhythm. They had him hemmed in, but somehow he was able to tuck it away and get away for a gain.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Tyson Alualu able to drop him for a loss of 4 from his defensive tackle spot. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Stephon Tuitt, his 2nd sack of the night.
An 8-yard loss.
They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
1st down, Steelers.
From the shotgun, here's Dobbs. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Jamal Adams. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard line. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break. Taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. It's a gain of 5, and it'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, Wilson looking for his running back, and he's got him. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Again, Wilson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Break on the coverage.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. Back now in Seattle, Washington. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete. Devin Bush, the linebacker, was the one there in pass coverage. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
35-yard line.
To throw again, Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. The Seahawks on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to convert on 3rd and short yardage with a gain of 4. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. That catch good for only a couple.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
And the Seahawks are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line. It's a 10-yard gain there, and it sets them up now 1st and goal. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Metcalf once again the target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Throwing again, Wilson. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
A gain of 5 yards brings up 3rd and goal.
From the shotgun, Wilson. He made fighting for the end zone. He lost the football. It's out.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this shutout is going to continue as the defense holds again. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
They stay on the ground. Here's Connor again. And he will forge his way forward only up to the 2-yard line. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And the Steelers on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 11. He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. And he'll be out of bounds up past the 10-yard line. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
Now, that's going to be a tough one to explain when they get together and watch the game film, isn't it? I mean, they had the right call, had the out route. He's got to know where the 1st down sticks are, yet he steps out of bounds that close. Not their best play.
At the 48-yard line.
Let's go, defense. Let's get on the field, defense.
On 1st down, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Intercepted by
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Benson Mayowa. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Eluding the pressure right. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
Now, that's a big pickup right there, and so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second and third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. He's going to air one out. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Ray McLeod, the intended target. And now it's second down. On play action, it's Dobbs. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
Back at the 19-yard line.
Now on second and 13, Wilson. And for the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Picked up by Steven Nelson. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. They'll look to run with Connor, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
And to me, that touchdown allows you to start grinning widely on your sideline. I think they pretty much locked this one away.
Yeah, that's the clincher, the proverbial icing on the cake, if you will. Extra point put through by Boswell, and the lead will swell by one more. Fielded near the back of the end zone, and this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
And now here is another interception. The safety, Terrell Edmonds, picks it, and he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. This is caught inside the 15. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Boswell good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead. Fielded in the end zone. And he's probably realizing he should have stayed in the end zone as he can only muster a return to the 14-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To throw again, Wilson. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Intended for DK Metcalf.
Wilson and the offense not coming off the field. They're going for it on 4th. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson, being chased out left. He can run for it, and he will. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line.
Final score, Steelers 38, Seahawks nothing.